the lyrical vocals of this song. It comes after a little bit of a vamp by that bass line. One, two, three. If you ever get close to a human and human behavior. It's the first little phrase. So try to sing that after me. One, two, me. If you ever get close to a human and human behavior. If you ever get close to a human and human behavior. This first phrase, say it starts on a concert D. One, two, three. If you ever get close to a human. So ba da 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 da. So if I'm just putting this on my pitched instrument with more of a fixed pitch, it goes D D F F A D D D C D. If you ever get close to a human. All right, see if you can do that. Sing it and play it on your instrument, or just play it to figure this out. One, two. If you ever get close to a human. Again. Da, 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 da. Again. Great. And so it sort of rattles around. It's almost like we're hearing sort of a D minor sound over the A. That sort of, homing in on this was something that makes this melody sort of unique. So we have that line. If you ever get close to a human and human behavior. So loop that. 2, 3. And human behavior. And human behavior. So here we get a bit of an upward jump, so it goes D, A, G, 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 F, E, E, ba, da, 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 da. So loop this together. I'm going to keep the beat. 2, 3. Ba, da, da, ba, ba, da, da, da. Ba, da, 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 da. Ba, da, da. And then we get this next line. The melody and the pitch and rhythm actually is very similar. Gets a little bit more rhythm with the syllables that she's saying. Be ready to get confused. But it's the same sort of arc that's going on. I'll sing it. See if you can sing it after me. 1, 2, me. Be ready to get confused. Good. Ba da 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 da. Get confused. Me. Be ready to get confused. You. Be ready to get confused. Here's me. Be ready to get confused. You. Be ready to get confused. Again, the pitch is there. D, F, 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 E, 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 D, D, C, D. Ba, ba, da, 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 get confused. Be ready to get confused. And the next line here, and me and my hereafter. So if we're really separating that into I don't know, not necessarily a cleaner dialect, but and me and my hereafter. So if you're just saying and me and my hereafter. 1, 2, 3. And me and my hereafter. And me and my hereafter. So if you figure that out, starts on that D, the melody's kind of root around. And me. The first little ascending phrase. And me and my, and me and my. you're singing that and then try to figure it out on an instrument like the piano, it goes D, A, G, C. Hops around there, but it's all these notes from our A minor, natural minor mode. And me and my hereafter. So from there we get, so it's D, A, G, C, F, E, G, F, E, E. And me and my hereafter. So try that. We'll loop it, sing it, and then try to play it. 1, 2, 3. And me and my hereafter. And me and my hereafter. So if you're playing that, 1, 2, 3. Right, and that's all over that A minor sound, which is pretty cool. So just really try and copy the way that Björk is, phrasing the rhythm. We'll do it a certain way as we learn this, but follow your ears, follow the way that Björk's doing it. You can add your own interpretation. So that's our first couple chunks. 1, 2, 3. If you ever get close to a human and human behavior, be ready to get confused. And me and my hereafter. That's the first 8 bars of this form. You can go and learn the next part of the lyrical phrase. For now, we're actually going to just copy it. I know it's a little bit of a cop-out. Copy and cop-out. But for the purposes of distilling the melody down into something that's repeatable, we're going to treat this song as more or less an A-A-B-A form. And so that means that the rhythm of the melody we're going to copy in the A section. So we're going to do that same phrase again. And so now as we extend this not only to an 8-bar phrase, we're going to copy it, make this an A 8-bar, A 8-bar, so that creates 16 bars. So now, to see what this sounds like connected with what we're calling the A section melody, this part that's in A minor, we're going to hear the melody along with that bass line looping in the background. So this is at 109 beats per minute. I'm going to listen to that in my headphones with the metronome, and I'm going to sing, and we're going to have you sing and play the melody along with it. So 2 A sections of this melody. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. If you ever get close to a human and human behavior, be ready to get confused. And me and my hereafter. If you ever get close to a human and human behavior, be ready to get confused. And me and my hereafter. And at that point, it's going to go to the next section. Where it modulates and takes that minor bass riff up a half step into B flat minor. And 2. There's no map to uncertain. All right, so the pitches there that we're working with are A, B flat, G, D, C, B flat, G, G, B flat, G, E flat, D, ba, da. Anticipate where the melody wants to go on the other section. So remember, the melody is more grounded around the D than anything that's really, landing on our A minor sound. This is over our B flat minor section. I'm going to sing it once, and we're going to hear the bass line hopping around in the background, B flat minor, and I would like you to sing or play the melody after me. 1, 2, and there's no map uncertain. Make a nice fluid phrase with this, and it's going to sound great. All right, let's try this. 1, 2. And there's no final chunk of the form, as we're going to think about it, just goes back to that bass line, and there's no melody over the top of that. So we're just going to hear that bass line riff go along. In this case, for another 4 or 8 bars, depending on whether it's the melody or if it's the head. Okay, so now would be time. Let's see if we can do the entire melody along with the bass line in the background. 1, 2, 1, 2. If you ever get close to a human and human behavior, be ready to get confused. And me and my hereafter, if you ever get close to a human and human behavior, be ready to get confused. And me and my hereafter, and there's no map uncertain. Great. On the melody, that's going to be the end of the form. So we get 8 bars of our A minor, and then we'll repeat it, 8 bars, and then we get 4 bars of B flat minor, and then just 4 bars of A minor there. On the improvisational form, and as we go through there, we're going to turn this into what's a little bit more of a common jazz form, which is A, A, B, A. So that means that all of these sections are going to be 8 bars long, and we're going to get some call and repeat, some call and response over those forms, as well as talking about these different modes in the next improvisational section. All right, thanks for learning the bass line and the melody to Björk's Human Behavior.